The role of Hal Munson is temporarily being played by James Kybird.
Coffee. Good news for a change?
Greg Montgomery's still in jail. All is right with the world.
Let's hope it stays that way, Hal.
Mm-hmm.
Got a minute?
Let me check my schedule. Morning looks clear. So does the afternoon. Come on. Join me in my brand new office.
Look, it's a heck of a lot cheerier than your old one, you gotta admit.
Yeah, the coffee's better, too. You wouldn't believe the dirt you pick up if you keep your ears open.
And the food doesn't look too bad either. Are you gonna eat this?
I'm gonna give you the whole thing.
Good, thank you.
As soon as you tell me what you want.
Well, how do you know I want something?
You got that look in your eye. Like when you first joined the force and you were getting up the nerve to ask for vacation, remember that?
Well, actually, I need some advice in an area where you have experience.
Look where my experience got me. You're better off talking to the new chief of detectives.
Margot can't help me on this.
She's your boss
It's
now.
not a police matter, Hal. It's about women.
Nice to see you. Miss Walsh will be with you in just a moment.
You know, Matthew, I never thought I'd love to hear those words come out of anybody's mouth, but it's good to see you back at your post again, my man.
Look, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for your courageous efforts, you know? Now, please, why don't you make yourself at home with the young ladies, huh?
Oh, you may regret those words.
There is definitely something fishy going on, Jake.
Why do you keep saying that? She just said on the phone she wanted to thank us for rescuing Matthew.
If that's all it was, she could have just sent a thank you note. You know, thanks for saving my butler's butt. Love, Lucy.
She said she had a surprise. Maybe it's a nice little piece of art, sterling silver, something like that.
Whatever it is, I just hope it doesn't take very long.
Why are you so antsy?
We have a wedding to plan, Jake, and we are so far behind.
We got a couple little details, that's it.
Yeah, like finalizing
what?
a church, finding a place for a reception, just a few little details.
Okay, we'll
right?
make it quick. We'll make it very quick.
Great.
Great.
But how? Lucinda is a force beyond anybody's control, Jake.
I think you'll have to watch the master at work.
Ah, Molly. Hi, darlings. Oh, you brought the children. I'm so glad. Welcome. I guess you're worried about my message. It was a little bit cryptic.
Yeah, well,
wasn't it?
now that you mention it, that.
But I know how busy your lives are with your job and the children and everything like that, and planning the wedding.
Oh, exactly. We were just talking about that, right?
Yes, we're so busy that you can't even imagine it.
Well, then you're absolutely going to love my bright idea. This is my way of expressing gratitude to you for all that you've done for me, and at the same time relieving you of some of the stress of the day.
Well, now you've got me on the edge of my seat. What is it?
I'm going to throw you the most wonderful wedding that Oakdale ever saw. Of course, I'll pay for it, and I'll help you with the planning. I mean, starting with the location.
And that would be where?
Right here, in my garden, in my home.
Okay, let's see if all those nights in high school as a DJ paid off. Get ready, Mom, for a great...
Oh.
I heard you talking. I thought that
Well,
maybe...
no change yet, but as soon as we put our plan into action, watch out. Did you get everything?
Yeah, everything I could carry. I grabbed the CDs and the poetry books that Mom loves.
Destiny's Child?
Yeah. You know, it's the whole female empowerment thing. I thought it might help get her up.
Right, well, how about we start with the Mozart thing, and we'll work our way up, okay?
Whatever. Well, I brought some other stuff, pictures and things. Are we fooling ourselves, Paul? Do you really think that this is helping?
It can't hurt. I mean, she wants to wake up. I know it. I can feel it. She's probably scared, too, you know, with everything she's been through. So I think if we surround her with everything she cares about, then maybe she'll feel safe enough to come back to us. I hope so. I really miss her. Yeah, we'll stop your yakking and get to work. Did you bring the pictures?
Yeah, he's one of Will and me. He looks adorable. It's one of Mom's favorites. I look like a geek, but...
Well,
I think she can hear us now. Know that we're here and how badly we need her back.
I'm trying to come back, honey. I'm trying so hard. Please don't give up on me. Don't give up.
As the World Turns is brought to you by Jif. For more fresh roasted peanut taste, choosy moms choose Jif.
After reviewing the standards file, what?
How's it going, Mom?
Your mom hasn't studied in a long time.
Mom, do you want anything?
Not now, honey.
Okay.
It's more than just that great peanut taste. Choosing Jif is a small, simple way of letting someone know you care.
I thought in case you needed a break or something.
You made that for me?
Moms like you choose Jif.
Raising 3 boys, I don't always get to be the good guy.
What are you doing? Let's go. We are late.
But when I do get to lighten up, something as small as an accidental stain on me isn't going to ruin the fun.
It's okay.
For your tough stains, there's Tide Kick. Measure out Tide Deep Clean formula, treat your stains, toss it into wash. It eliminates more of your stains than any leading pre-treater and regular detergent combined.
My guys are a handful, but I wouldn't trade them for the world. On the other hand...
Ryan!
More facts of protection from Always. We face up to 160 different choices in the store. Wrong pad, wrong protection. Always make sure you get what's right for you. Start with your absorbency needs. Check the colored bands. Regular is the lightest. Super means more. Overnight, the most. Choose regular, super, or overnight. You'll get what's right for you. And that's always the best protection. Always expect more.
If you thought 20/20 vision was perfect, ask your eye care professional about the Atwt 2 contact lens. 7 out of 10 who wear it see better than 20/20. Atwt, advancing the science of sight.
Hey, pal. We got some chicken, some burgers, and our favorite, Johnsonville bratwurst. All right. Whoa, I see you got rid of the riffraff.
Johnsonville brats, the best taste on the grill.
Smart grill.
Once you pass 50, skincare's a whole new game.
L'Oreal introduces Age Perfect anti-sagging and rehydrating treatment. Age Perfect increases mature skin's resiliency as it deeply moisturizes. 83% of women reported more resilient skin. New Age Perfect, only from L'Oreal.
From the network that brought you Survivor comes TV's next great adventure. 11 teams of 2.
Hurry up!
Once around the planet.
Which way do we go?
For a $1 million prize. Hang on for the amazing race coming CBS Wednesday this fall.
Molly, you're not saying anything.
We don't know what to say.
Because it's such a generous offer.
But darling, it pales in comparison to what you've done for... Is there some other way you'd like me to repay you?
No. And it's just too much. It's just
Way
too
too
much.
We can't accept it.
No.
Well, why not? I can spring for it.
No, it's not the money. It's the
Trouble.
trouble.
We can't have you
No,
put all that trouble.
it's no trouble. That's nothing. It's no trouble. Let's have something to drink. I have a staff. They'd love to transform this mausoleum into a fairy palace. They better love it. That's what they can do.
Lucinda,
Now look
I
here.
understand, but
You saved Matthew's life, the two of you. He's all yours.
Lucinda, your thanks is all the payment we need, believe me. Really, believe me.
No, I can't.
the fact that you even thought of having our wedding here.
Well, I've gone
is
beyond
enough.
that, as a matter of fact. I've already spoken to the best florist that I know.
You chose our florist?
You will have input. I've made an appointment for you to meet with him. I mean, he's a wonder with freesias. I mean, I love freesias. I mean, pots of freesias. Of course, we might need something to spark it up. White freesias is just too boring. We could have birds of paradise. We could have
Birds
that.
of paradise are orange, aren't they?
Oh, no, there are all kinds of things, and they're spiky, and they're quirky, like your beloved here.
We can't let you do this.
Well, you can. And you will. I think that may be the caterer.
Caterer? Jake, she's planned everything. The plates, the flowers, the food. She's probably got me wearing one of her old wedding dresses. Would you stop her before she starts writing our vows?
I don't know what to say. She's so serious about the whole thing. She's talking about freesia, and it's out of season.
You are the master, remember? So think of something, anything, and do it fast, because there is no way that I am ever, and I mean ever, saying I do in Lucinda Walsh's library.
You're asking me about women? You and Carly are doing fine, huh? Aren't you?
Yeah. I'm crazy as ever about her. If I'm reading her right, she feels the same way about me.
So what are you talking to me for?
Lately, we've been having these discussions.
Fights.
Disagreements.
Disagreements. About what?
Usually the same thing. Her design career. I think she feels like I'm holding her back. Like she doesn't have a chance to shine because there are some people I'd rather she didn't work with.
Career issues. Sounds vaguely familiar.
Yeah, now you know why I'm coming to you.
Yeah, I handled it so well, my wife left me.
Yeah. But you had it pretty good before that, right? And I need to know. When things were clicking, how'd you pull it off? How did a standard issue cop keep a glamorous fashion designer happy?
We tried to keep life simple. For a long time, Barbara tried to not get caught up in the business. There's a lot of hangers-on in the fashion world, a lot of fancy parties. But Barbara always said you had to be very selective about who you got involved with. Then she got involved with the worst of them all, Craig Montgomery.
Well, it's funny you should bring him up because that is the person I don't want Carly working with.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
You know, he keeps promising to make her happy, rich, and famous. I mean, how do I compete with that?
You don't. Just keep him away from her.
I wish it were that simple. But sometimes I think that Montgomery's not the problem. He's just a symptom.
What?
Carly likes to dream as much as the next person, and what she likes to dream about most, limos, private jets, champagne and caviar, I can't give her. And I guess I'm worried that someday she's gonna go looking for that elsewhere, whether it be with Montgomery or whoever.
And that's gonna be your fault.
Sort of. Hell, maybe we got it all wrong. Thinking that women want the white picket fence and the two-car garage kind of world. Maybe we're out of step with women like Barbara and Carly, and if we want to hold on to them, we're the ones who got to change, not them.
You want my advice?
Please.
Stop talking about changing anybody. Carly or yourself. That's how Barbara and I got into a lot of trouble, thinking we could change who we were to make somebody else happy.
What do you mean?
Well, for one thing, Barbara had a lot of money. And she worked hard to get it. And she liked to spend it. But I was too proud to live on her stash, so I forced her to live my way, on my salary. No, I gotta hand it to her. I mean, she gave it her best shot, but no matter how she denied it, she had to miss those little shopping trips to Paris or the big parties or the social events. That's what she was made for. I mean, it wasn't the old me thing, but I shouldn't have forced her to cut that out of her life entirely.
So if you had to do it all over again, what would you do differently?
I would let Barbara be Barbara. I mean, why shouldn't she live in a big house and fly first class to Europe? Just because it's not my style? It's her style. And she worked hard to earn that lifestyle. I should have accepted it instead of fighting it. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think so.
You think so?
I think so.
You gotta let Carly be Carly. Otherwise, you're gonna lose her. And then it'll be too late.
Okay, looking good. Mom couldn't feel any more at home if she were in her own bedroom.
And all she has to do is wake up.
Yeah, we'll just give it some time. Sooner or later, she'll open up those eyes, look at me, tell me to stop slouching, and everything will be back to normal.
Mm-hmm. That all depends.
On what?
How she feels about Craig now.
How do you think she's going to feel about the man who tried to kill her?
Yeah, but she might not believe that he did it.
All the evidence is there.
Yeah, all the evidence in the world doesn't mean a thing if she's so in love with him.
Are you kidding me? She won't feel anything but pure hatred for that man.
Yeah, you think so. But after everything that he did before, she always forgave him.
Not this time. No way.
I never saw her with him. It was like she was under his spell or something. And when anyone tried to warn her about him, she would just get closer to him. It's like she was going through some kind of teenage rebellion thing.
Mom's a little stubborn and a little too romantic for her own good, but she's smart. When the explosion happened, she was on her way to expose this man and what he had done to her. So don't tell me she doesn't see his true colors.
I hope you're right, Paul. I really hope you're right, but Craig is like one of those monsters from a horror flick that just won't die. You know, you finally think that you got him, and he comes roaring back with a vengeance. He's gone bankrupt, been arrested, even been caught with a naked woman, and he's still found a way to worm his way back into Mom's heart.
Look, that was before. But when she wakes up, I promise you, the first words out of her mouth are going to be that Craig Montgomery was responsible for this. And she's going to tell you, me, the cops, and everyone who'll listen.
I hope you're right. Because if she doesn't, Craig Montgomery will probably walk.
The adorable Curly Top, the indomitable Heidi, and the wonderfully precocious Baby Take a Bow. 3 Shirley Temple classic family films now available in this special edition Shirley Temple video collection.
Oh my goodness.
These are the original motion pictures, brilliantly restored for today's audience. 3 tales of timeless family values, values of innocence,
I wanted to talk to you about getting married.
of friendship,
Lean on me.
and of courage
When you look that way, it makes me want to cry.
that will forever put a smile on your face, tears in your eyes, and a glow in your heart.
And she's awfully nice, too.
Generation after generation have taken this delightful curly-haired kid into their hearts.
I'm not a kid, I'm a girl, and today is my birthday.
Now, for a limited time, Hollywood's biggest little star is back for an encore.
And the most crackers in my soup. Monkeys and rabbits, loop-the-loop.
This charming Shirley Temple video collection, including all 3 priceless motion pictures, is yours to treasure for only $29.98. Countless children have eagerly snuggled alongside their parents and grandparents to enjoy these life-affirming films. Now, through this special television offer, you can bring these heartwarming adventures into your home to share with a whole new generation of children.
Oh, my duck does a wonderful trick. My duck can lay an egg.
And just what is so wonderful about that?
Well, can you lay an egg?
Millions of videos have already been sold, and once they're gone, these treasured films will not be offered on video again. Experience the magic of Shirley Temple. Call now.
Promise?
Have your credit card ready and call the number on your screen now to order this special edition Shirley Temple video collection for only $29.98 plus shipping and handling. Or send a check or money order to the address shown. Call now.
Africa and Planters trail mix.
Awesome.
Giraffe, toss in some trail mix. Giraffes don't eat trail mix.
Everyone loves Planters trail mix. All the good stuff you'd expect in surprising flavors you wouldn't.
I wonder if he'd do my hedges.
Planters trail mix. Relax. Go nuts. What is it that makes the worker bee work so hard?
Introducing the new improved Copper Top. Duracell's best ever.
Molly, don't worry. We will not get married in this place.
Great. Who's going to tell Lucinda?
I will, but when the time is right. Come on, her heart's in the right place. We don't want to hurt her feelings.
Okay, you know what? Handle it any way you want to. Just handle it.
Molly, Jake, plaisir énorme de vous présenter Monsieur Jacques Lebeau.
Ah, you may have heard of my establishment, no? The world-renowned Shea Cheese.
Shea Cheese. Get it, Molly? Shea Cheese, like say cheese.
Yeah, I get it, Jake. Pleased to meet you, Mr. LeBeau.
The pleasure is mine, and may I say, Mademoiselle Connellan, you are even more beautiful in the flesh than on the TV set.
Okay, easy.
Thank you. I mean, thank you.
And what a thrill to meet the brilliant journalist, Jake McKinnon.
Stronger than he looks. Listen, there's something we gotta get straight here, okay?
Oh, look at the baby. The miracle twins.
Monsieur Lebeau has brought some samples for you to try.
Oui?
Look at all of this. It's wonderful, isn't it?
Drinks are served.
I'm
Matthew,
sorry.
just a moment. Matthew, I think it might be a good idea if you corral the little girls and take them into the kitchen so they can have lemonade with us.
I don't think that Matthew should be watching the two girls because they can be a handful.
Look, I assure you it's not a problem. I adore children and the feeling's mutual. Come on, girls. Listen, there's lots more lemonade in the kitchen. Here we go, sweetheart. Where's my other little darling? Come on, sweetheart. Come on with Matthew.
The baby.
Baby.
Oh,
thank you.
Just leave her here.
Beautiful baby.
Oh,
come on, you. What have I done to this?
Yeah, he thought gay prank was going to be a problem.
Okay, Jake, you were going to say something to Lucinda and Mr. LeBeau. Something serious.
Listen, we are really touched by what you've done. But we got to get something straight.
No, I'm not going to allow you to demur. This is something that I want to do for you. You deserve to have the greatest wedding that ever was, in my opinion. And Molly, I want you to come along with me
where?
right now. We're going to take a turn around the garden, and I'm going to let her know exactly what I have planned, okay? So, Jacques and Jake, you carry on, boys.
Okay.
See what the bears in the back room will have. Come on, Molly.
Listen, I hope I can speak to you in plain English because the only French I understand is voulez-vous coucher avec moi, and I'm not so sure that this is an appropriate time.
Mr. Cullen, you are always such a card.
A card? Yeah, I'm a caution. Just ask my fiancée.
Come on, Gary. You've been with the NSA for, what, 5 years? You must know a couple of CIA people in the area I can contact. Oh, yeah, right. Oh, come on. Thanks anyway.
Another dead end, huh?
How'd you guess?
I don't know, the scowl on your face. Want to see me turn it into a smile?
Hey, I might not have a job, but I still can buy my own loafers.
Like I'd buy you shoes.
Well, if you ever do, don't get the lace-up kind. They come undone.
Will you please open the box already? Open it.
Library cards? You must have a lot of overdue files.
No, very funny. These cards are from every single book in the sections on military weapons, explosives, and all related military subjects.
What are you gonna do?
What am I going to do with them? I'm going to go through them. I'm going to find out who's been checking these books out, which could possibly lead us to the person that built that bomb that nearly killed Barbara.
Look, I admire your chutzpah, but your strategy's a little off.
How so?
We've already established that the device is fairly sophisticated, so the person that built it didn't learn how to by reading up on a couple of library books.
Maybe not. We don't know that. But if we go through these names, we get the names of local people who have a particular interest in military subjects. We ask questions. We find out who those people are friendly with. Hal,
And it doesn't bother you that interfering with library property without people's permission is kind of an invasion of privacy problem?
Again, thinking like a cop.
Well, all I'm telling you is that there are rules about these things.
Really? Well, guess what? I'm not a cop, and in case you've forgotten, neither are you, so we don't have to follow those pesky little rules.
Well, librarians are usually a stickler for them. I'm surprised you got one to give them to you.
Oh, I didn't get these from a librarian.
Yeah? Who gave them to you?
No one. I just went down the stack, so when no one was looking, I grabbed one from every book. That's right, Hal. I stole them. Want to make a citizen's arrest, or what?
What do you mean Montgomery could go free? They haven't even set a trial date yet.
I just left the courthouse. There's been a new development.
What happened?
Cass Winthrop has arranged for Craig to go before the judge today at a new bail hearing. As the victim's family, I thought you should know.
Oh, you don't think that Craig will actually...
Just relax, Jen. There's no way any judge is going to let that guy walk.
Well, it's not that simple, Paul. There's a good chance that the judge will set bail, and if Craig can post it, he'll be free.
You've got to be kidding me.
He tried to kill somebody. I can't believe anybody would be able to walk around and do whatever they want after that.
Well, the chief of detectives no longer considers Craig our prime suspect. She heads the investigation.
The chief of detective is Craig's sister. Of course he's going to say that he didn't do it.
Look, you've got to do something to stop this.
I'm working on it. But in the meantime, I just thought you should know what we're up against. Now, there'd be no doubt of a conviction if we could get some real evidence against him, like an eyewitness who could swear he did it.
Yeah, like my mother.
With her testimony, we'd have a much stronger case. So please, let me know immediately if there's any change in her condition.
You'll be one of the first.
I know this is a difficult time for you both, and, well, I'm praying for your mom.
Can't believe this is happening. Mom is lying here, hooked up to all these machines, fighting for her next breath, while the man who did this to her gets to walk free. This is so unfair. Oh, what's going on? What's going on?
What?
Oh, what's wrong? Why is she doing
I don't know. Go page Uncle Bob. Get a nurse. Tell him it's an emergency.
All right, Paul, is she gonna be?
Go! Just go! Please!
I gotta let you in on a little secret. Some of our best clients are already saving big, and we want you to start saving too. You were so spoiled, you very seldom listen to your daddy about the ex, correct?
You're right.
Okay.
You're very good at this. Very good. You are truly gifted.
Why pay $4.99 a minute for psychic advice when we'll give it to you for less than $1 a minute? That's right, less than $1 a minute. And you'll never call another 900 number again. You'll get your reading on a free 800 number, baby. She drove by it and has told you about it, right?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah. And it's the place with the little trees, and it's on a cul-de-sac.
Right. This is amazing me.
It's okay, it amazes me every time I do it too. What you waiting for? You not have to be psychic to see you saving money straight away.
Call 1-800-799-4759.
Sometimes you just need to brush. Big time. That's why there's Trident gum. Chewing Trident after eating helps fight cavities. Can't brush? Chew on this.
Air. It's in the air. Carefree breathable panty liners keep you fresh and dry. They're the only ones with air spun, a unique layer that lets air through. Every day, be fresh. Be carefree.
Wait a minute, not on colors.
But look at this stain.
You need Clorox too.
That's me. What Clorox bleach does for whites, I do for colors. Cool. Thanks.
That's my Clorox too.
Clorox 2, the Clorox bleach for colors.
New Malox Max challenges Mylanta Supreme. Who neutralizes more acid? Malox Max. Relieves pressure and bloating. Malox Max. Comes in 3 great new flavors. Malox Max. 3 ways the right choice is new Malox Max. Take relief to the max.
Easy open, easy shut, easy loving, hard to stop. Pour it in, make a splash. Coffee mate, make it last. If it opens, snap it shut. Never ever spill a drop. Coffee mate, love it up. So rich, taste so rich and creamy, wow. Hazelnut, ooh, French vanilla now. Irish cream, let it flow, gotta be coffee mate. Push it down, snap it up. Coffee mate, love it up.
Coffee Mate from Nestle.
CBS Friday. Spend some quality time with the DeLucas.
You're so disgusting.
Don't talk like that in front of your mother.
A family that has a funny way of showing they care.
You will do anything to get out of doing the dishes.
Oscar winner Ellen Burstyn, Paul Sorvino, and Heather Page Kent star in a series critics call fresh and funny. That's life, CBS Friday.
Sherry Stringfield and Jason Robards in a story about rediscovering the love between a father and daughter.
You're the child I see myself in most.
Going Home, CBS Sunday.
Need new shoes? We've got lots of shoes at great prices at Shoe Carnival's summer clearance sale. Save up to 70% off original prices when you take an additional 20 to 30% off our already reduced clearance shoes. Dress, casual, athletics, and sandals for the entire family. But you better hurry before they're all gone. Shoe Carnival, brand name shoes for every walk of life.
Get the most from your television with Comcast Cable. Get into the game with complete sports coverage from ESPN. Get 24-hour breaking news from around the world with CNN. Get the coolest kids programming around with Nickelodeon. Plus, get all your local channels. Call now and get connected to Comcast Basic Cable for just $29.95 for your first month. Comcast Basic Cable gives you more choices, all for just $29.95 for your first month. Call 456-9000 today.
Buddy Check 15 is a program to help educate and lower your risk for breast cancer through monthly reminders. Buddy Check 15 at Wayne.com, sponsored by the Parkview Cancer Center.
Our local store selling cigarettes to minors. Find out at 5. Plus, a judge is expected to rule on the Corpus Christi case. Learn if that play will go on.
Want to be part of the amazing race too? Yeah! Log on to CBS.com to find out how.
Get the defibrillator in here. We have VTAC. Lorazepam, 1 milligram.
Yes, doctor.
Has she been having PVCs?
No.
What's the blood pressure?
80 palp. O2 set. 84, but the probe is loose.
What's that mean? What's going on?
Stand back, Jennifer.
Her heart stopped before. Is it happening again?
Why is she shaking? Is it a stroke or something?
Just stay back. Set up the intubation. We may have to put her back on the ventilator. I'm not getting a pulse.
Oh, God, no. Please don't let her die. Oh, her eyes. What's happening with her eyes?
Stand back.
She's looking at me. She's looking right at me. It's like she can see me.
Page Dr. Harris. I want a neuro consult right away.
Mom? Mom, are you awake?
Uncle Bob, is she going to be all right? Can she hear us now?
I really can't tell yet. I've got to run some tests. Schedule and set up a head CT. Keep your eye on her vitals. I'll be right back.
Nurse, do you see how she's looking at me? Doesn't this mean she can hear me?
It's hard to say, honey.
Mom? Mom, can you hear me? It's me, Paul.
Jennifer, Mom, you're looking right at me. You can hear me, can't you? You have to hear me.
Are you going to tell me this isn't exactly the kind of thing you would have done to solve the case? Back when you were a cop, you never broke the rules.
I will
once.
admit that grabbing the cards out of the back of the book was clever.
Yeah, clever for an amateur. Right?
No, I think you would have made a damn good cop. If you could have made it through your rookie year.
Okay, now what's that supposed to mean?
You probably would have been busted so many times for insubordination, you would have had your butt tossed out within a matter of weeks.
Okay, let me get something straight here. You know the rules, so you're allowed to break them. But me, on the other hand, I get a little creative, and suddenly I'm out of line.
That's right. I've had a lot of training. I know when to cross the line and how.
Really? Is that why you lost your job, Hal?
Oh, that's a low blow.
Yeah, no lower than you giving me a hard time for wanting to help you.
All I'm saying is that you gotta be careful. Those cards are stolen property. They need to go back to the library.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. They need to go back. But the sad thing is, without your badge, you have no way of ever getting a hold of these cards again. And who knows what they could have told us, but you're right, they need to go back. It's just too bad, right?
Hey, I said they needed to go back. I didn't say they need to go back now.
No, you didn't.
I suppose since they're here, it wouldn't hurt to take a look at them. Why don't you open up the box and see what we got?
Oh, I thought you'd never ask.
Roquefort, mascarpone, paf. My specialty. Aromatic, no?
Well, that's a good word for it. Tell match.
Please.
Yes.
What do you think? Cheesy. Oh, if you like the pop, you will love the rest. Now, where shall we begin? Smoked duck tartlet, pesto chicken romelade, spinach spanakopita, mushroom pâté avec le truffle, and the pièce de résistance, asparagus et fontina wrapped in a pepper crepe. As they say in America, dig in, neighbor.
Can I level with you, Jacques?
Certainly.
I'm sure they're the slickest thing this side of Wolfgang Puck, and any chef worth his salt would just really appreciate this. But I don't know what a pomme frite, the difference between a pomme frite and a French fry is.
Oh, they are the same thing.
That's my point. I didn't even know that. You see, I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy, and I'm here to tell you that I just wouldn't appreciate this kind of thing. You understand?
So what I'm hearing is hold the caviar, 86 the Chardonnay. You'd rather scarf down a couple of Red Hots and a nice cold brewski, am I right?
What happened to you? You were French just a second ago.
Can I come clean with you, pal? My name's Lebowski, Jimmy Lebowski. Born and raised on Chicago's South Side. I never set foot in Paris.
You're kidding me.
My pop was a steam fitter. Would I make that up?
What's up with the Pepe Le Pew routine?
Would you buy crepe Suzette from a guy named Lebowski?
Good point.
Do me a favor, please. Make like you're okay with the uptown menu. It'll make the ladies happy. They love the pretty. But don't worry, I'll slip some real food on the menu. You like wings? Extra Tabasco? You got it. I'll leave behind a cake in a corner just for us. What do you say?
The procession will start over there, with the little ones and the arches, with the lattices all twisted with roses. I was kidding about the freesia. The birds of paradise. I think it should be pink and white roses. Unless, of course, you don't like roses.
Oh, no. I love roses.
And then over there in the green, we can have band or a string quartet or an orchestra.
Orchestra?
Well, why not? Why shouldn't a woman in all her beauty be walking to the swelling sounds of an orchestra on her wedding day? And do you agree?
Oh, I wouldn't argue. No.
Oh, good. And the doors, everywhere, all the doors are open. Everything open and people flowing, and they're going from the wood over there to the clearing there, and the children are swinging in the swings and laughing, and we have a dance floor. We've done that before with parquet, and you can trip the light fantastic, or you can boogie. Do you picture that?
Oh, yeah, definitely. But I just, Lucinda, it's so much. As wonderful as it all sounds, it's too much. I can't.
Oh. Molly, you can. You can, because this wedding is as much for me as it is for you and Jake.
You?
Yes, it's for
Why?
me. Darling, it's just something that I need to do. I mean, the silence around this place lately has been quite deathly. And there's been an awful lot of stress. And Lily's away. And poor Holden and poor little Luke. And this would just be something pretty. And you look at it and then you kind of think again what's important in life. So, I mean, it would be as much for me as for you, and please, I want to give you this wedding as a gift of friendship. So, please don't say no.
It's so easy to fall in love. It's so easy to fall in love.
You'll love Ziploc Easy Zipper.
So doggone easy, doggone easy, doggone easy.
With regular bags, you pinch and seal and hope it's closed. But now you can easy zipper it and know it's closed.
Oh, so doggone easy, doggone easy, doggone easy.
Ziploc Easy Zipper. Easy open, easy close. Easy Zipper. S.C. Johnson & Family Company.
Fall in love.
Maybe it's not work that's stressing you out. Maybe it's hormones. They fluctuate long before menopause.
Don't wait till menopause to get estrogen with plant estrogens that act like your own to help balance hormones naturally, gently, safely.
Get Estroven, now in gel caps.
Hey guys, when did you see the light?
On our last fishing trip? It just flashed over me. Stay at Motel 6. Hey, I'm no fool. Saved big bucks and slept like a baby.
Yeah, like a big old snoring baby.
Call us and see the light for yourself.
This is a court-ordered legal announcement. If you purchased the prescription drugs lorazepam and/or clorazepate January 1998 through December 1999, you may be entitled to a refund in connection with the settlement of a lawsuit brought by your state's attorney general. Lorazepam and clorazepate are generic drugs used primarily for treating anxiety. Call 1-800-899-5806 for information about the settlement and your legal rights. 1-800-899-5806.
Why just wash your face when you can wash away rough, uneven skin and make pores less visible? Neutrogena Pore Refining Cleanser. Gentle microbeads exfoliate. Alpha and beta hydroxys make skin instantly smoother, more even. Neutrogena Pore Refining Cleanser.
What is it you're seeking? Energy, vitality, a taste of pure exhilaration. Slim Fast with soy in 3 refreshing fruit flavors. Cool, crisp, soy protein, lactose-free, replenishes, revitalizes, helps give you the body you've always dreamed of. Slim Fast fruit flavors with soy, a cool, refreshing twist on losing weight.
When we hear about a town that hasn't tried Scott tissue, we take things into our own hands. Still 1,000 sheets, so it lasts and lasts. And it's the softest Scott tissue ever. That makes sense to everybody. Scott tissue, common sense on a roll.
Hotshot attorney Nicholas Fallon got into trouble with the law.
I am sentencing you to community service.
This kind of job is not for everyone.
Now, he has to defend the most desperate clients.
I thought my dad loved my mom. Why would he hurt her?
My name is Nicholas Fallon. I'm your son's attorney.
This fall, one lawyer will discover how much difference one man can make.
You all right?
The Guardian, CBS Tuesday this fall.
I think you're right. She can hear you, Jen.
You mean it?
Look in those eyes. She knows we're here. She's awake now. You gonna make it, Mom?
I'd better find Dr. Hughes. It's true. Oh,
Whoa.
She's had quite a shot. Sit down, honey. I'll get you a glass of water. Yeah, I'll be fine.
Everything's gonna be okay. Welcome back, Mom. I'm sorry I wasn't here when everything happened. Maybe I could have done something to stop it. I would give any... You're gonna be back to yourself soon. Then you're gonna be back home with me and Will and Jen. I love you so much. She's squeezing my hand.
Are you sure?
Look. It's like she doesn't want to let go.
Paul's right, you know. I love you. I love you. Oh, with all of my heart. And now that you're back, I'm going to make sure that you never forget that. She's crazy, my hand too. Oh.
You know what this means, don't you? Soon she'll be talking again. And she's gonna tell the whole world about Craig Montgomery.
Look, Jacques. Jimmy, listen, wings and beer sounds fine. Just Molly and me. We're not sure about this wedding thing.
Oh, that's too bad. You guys seem like such a nice couple.
No. We're sure we're getting married, just not here.
You're kidding. Because the way Miss Walsh is talking, it's a done deal.
I understand that. It's just really nice of her to offer.
Yeah, but you're not. Oh, the ladies! The ladies return.
Yes.
Well, I hope you're doing well, because we have to work together, all of us, if we're going to bring this to fruition.
That's making the most entertaining.
Yes. Mr. Jacques, full of surprises. Listen, I'm glad you mentioned fruition, because I've had a sort of a policy statement that I've been trying to bring to fruition. I just can't seem to get a word in here edgewise.
Yeah?
Jake?
No, Molly, come on now. Said I'd handle it. I'm going to handle it. I should have said something earlier. It would have saved everybody a lot of trouble. I just didn't want to hurt anyone's feelings.
Spit it out.
Offering your home to us as a place for the wedding is one of the nicest things that's ever happened to me, but I can't accept it. I will not get married in this place.
Oh, well, then you're really not going to have to manage all by yourself, then, because your bride has just confided in me. In fact, she wouldn't get married anywhere else.
Grilled vegetables. The farmers of Birdseye introduce Simply Grillin'. Delicious Birdseye vegetables already cut, seasoned, and full of grilled flavor. Simply Grillin', from freezer to grill or oven in one simple step.
Great idea, honey.
It just hit me.
Simply Grillin', new from Birdseye, farmer-owned, proudly grown.
Discover how you can transform your hair with the heat-activated moisturizers in new Thermosilk.
Your hands are beautiful.
I hate my hands.
She's really mortified about her wart.
This can help you. Dr. Scholl's Clear Away Clear Wart Remover. It's the only one with a clear strip.
Cool, it's clear.
Nothing gets rid of warts faster.
Now you can hold hands.
Mom.
Clear Away Clear Wart Removers.
The best way to relieve dry eyes, your own natural tears. They lubricate, protect, and hold in moisture. Visine tears do the same thing. They lubricate, protect, and hold in moisture. So how can your eyes tell the difference between their own natural tears and ours? They can't. So get Visine tears in and get the dry out. Naturally.
Own it today, only on video and Disney DVD. The 100-Acre Wood comes to life.
We're all going on a brand new adventure.
Jump into the Book of Pooh. Own it today, only on video and Disney DVD.
Like most men who traded their 32-inch waists for fatherhood, I know he wishes he had more time to spend in the gym, lifting weights, running, doing the stuff he did before we had kids. All to become some fitter, younger, supposedly more sexy version of himself. But what he doesn't realize is the stuff he does instead blows the other version out of the water.
When the moon comes out over Wolf Lake, nothing is what it seems.
The wolves have come back.
My people call them skinwalkers.
What are you? I think you know.
Wolf Lake, CBS Wednesday this fall.
Simon Baker is The Guardian, CBS Tuesday this fall.
Are you finding this as weird as I am, the names on these cards?
Uh-huh. They all seem to belong to the same person.
A woman, right?
Nancy Hughes.
Nancy Hughes. How weird is that?
Oh.
I mean, Nancy's a feisty broad, but I can't see her trying to blow up Barbara, can you?
I can't imagine her checking out one of these books. Never mind the majority of the library's collection on military weaponry.
Wait a minute. What do you make of all this?
That's a dead end. There's no way she's involved with this case.
No, but her name's on the back of most of these cards, which means she probably has a clue who is.
So what are you gonna do? You gonna go over to the Hughes place and attach thumb screws to the old girl?
I'm gonna interrogate her within an inch of her sanctimonious life.
You kidding me?
Got a better idea? Didn't think so.
I'll go with you.
Oh, well, there's...
As long as I ask all the questions.
What, are you kidding me? I'm the one who found these cards.
What if she does know something? You think she's gonna tell you? She hates your guts.
Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. Now, are we ready to go?
Yeah, I am, but you're not. Don't forget your library cards there, rookie.
Then we are good to go, no?
Oh, now wait, Monsieur Jacques. We have to find out whether the groom is sur le pont d'Avignon. Are you on board, darling?
Am I? I am. Well, then, I'm on board. I mean, if my bride-to-be says yes, then all I can say is, bring on the mascarpone
Bob!
Yes.
You will not regret this decision, monsieur. And you, mademoiselle, on your wedding day, you will be the most radiant star in the heavens.
I'd settle for just being the most beautiful bride.
May I?
Oh.
That was what we call the real French kiss.
All right.
Monsieur!
Yes?
Oh, thank you so very much.
Yes.
Hey, I'll give you a call. You know what? We'll go out, bowl, have a couple of brewskis.
Okay.
Ladies, monsieur, thank you very much for the opportunity to serve you.
Oh, come on.
Au revoir.
Monsieur Jacques, en voiture, hein? The
Au
French
revoir.
something.
Yeah.
Hey, en voiture. Come on.
All right, I'll bite. What'd I miss?
I changed my mind.
Changed your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're a beautiful woman. That's your prerogative.
Are you all right with it?
Are you?
Sure. Besides, you know what? It doesn't matter where I say I do, Jake.
Mm-hmm.
As long as I say I do to you.
She's alert. There's great eye contact.
Well, she seems to know where she is and what's going on around her.
I agree. I don't think her seizure was due to a neurological problem.
No, probably cardiac. The potassium was low. We replaced it, and she's been stable ever since.
Good news, folks. Your mother's doing great.
So when's she gonna be able to talk again?
Shouldn't be too long.
You hear that, Mom? Soon you'll be able to jump right out of bed and yell at me for not cleaning my room like the good old days, huh?
I'm just curious about one thing. When she's able to talk again, what can we expect?
I'm not sure what you're asking us.
I don't know if she's going to be able to manage a few words or is she going to be able to get in something more complicated, like answering questions from the police.
All right. Well, judging by what I've seen today, my guess is that if your mother has something important to say, she's going to find a way to get it across.
Oh, she'll have something important to say, all right. She's finally going to be able to tell the truth about what happened and who did it.
One step at a time, Paul. One step at a time.
Okay. I'll check on your mom again later. Welcome back, Barbara.
Yes, welcome back. I'll walk you to the elevator. I've got a couple of questions.
Jen, do you hear that?
Yeah. Is there something you need to say, Mom? Is there something you need to tell us?
Go ahead, Mom. We're listening. Go ahead.
Previously, his evil intentions.
My life would be a lot easier if she weren't around.
You cannot actually be considering murdering Barbara.
How hard would it be?
May have led to evil consequences.
I did not try to kill my wife.
My mother will convict you from the witness stand.
Now, what happens next
She's about to identify Craig Montgomery as her assailant.
is everything